Have you ever looked around your business and thought, we're busier than we've ever been? We've got more locations, more staff, more customers, and somehow growth feels harder than it did when we only had one location. If that's you, you're not alone. Because here's something I've learned after working with multi-location businesses across Australia and New Zealand. Adding locations doesn't automatically create growth. Sometimes it creates complexity. More people, more opinions, more marketing, more communication, more moving parts. And before you know it, you're spending more time managing the business than actually growing it. Today, I want to share the biggest reasons multi-location businesses get stuck and what the businesses that continue to scale do differently. Because here's the truth. Your business probably isn't struggling because you open too many locations. It's struggling because the systems that worked with one location don't work anymore. Let's dive in. Welcome to the Marketing Factory, where we don't blend in. I'm Marissa, founder and recipient of Gold Stevie International Business Award, among many others. And for over 2 decades, I've helped businesses think differently about their marketing and achieve powerful results. In this podcast, I'll share proven strategies so that you can create profitable marketing campaigns that drive real impact for your business. Ready to become impossible to ignore? Let's get started. The first thing I see is this. Marketing becomes different everywhere. One location is running Facebook specials, another is sponsoring the local football club, another has completely different signage, someone's cousin's running Instagram, the practice manager is writing emails, the franchisee has designed a flyer in Microsoft Word, and somehow everyone thinks they're doing marketing. It's like asking 10 people to bake the same cake, giving them different recipes and wondering why none of them taste the same. Customers don't experience your business as individual locations. They experience one brand, and every inconsistency chips away at trust. And trust is expensive to rebuild. The second thing that can happen is communication breaks down completely. Head office thinks everyone's aligned. The locations think head office has no idea what's happening. And marketing is waiting on operations. Operations is waiting on approvals. The agencies are waiting on feedback. And meanwhile, the campaign was supposed to launch 3 weeks ago. So growing businesses don't fail because people aren't working hard. They fail because everyone's rowing, but not in the same direction. Then there's my favourite, the hero location. Every multi-location business has one. The location everyone points to. Why can't every store perform like this one? The problem is nobody actually knows why. Maybe it's the manager, maybe it's the local demographic, maybe it's the team culture, maybe they've simply built stronger relationships. But instead of documenting what's working, businesses celebrate it and hope the magic spreads. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Success has to become a system, not a personality. Now let's talk about something nobody likes hearing. The founder becomes the bottleneck. And look, at the start, that's normal. You know every customer, approve every campaign, answer every question, solve every problem. But somewhere between 5 and 15 locations, the business quietly becomes dependent on you. Every decision, every approval, every idea, every problem. You become the busiest person in the company. Congratulations, you accidentally employed yourself again. Just on a much larger scale. So real growth happens when the business can make good decisions without waiting for you. And you know what's interesting? It's exactly why we built the Marketing Factory around multi-location businesses, because we kept seeing brilliant businesses held back by complexity. Not bad products, not bad people, not bad marketing, just disconnected systems. Whether it's healthcare, retail, hospitality, professional services, or franchise networks, the businesses that scale successfully all have one thing in common. They create consistency without removing local flexibility, and that's the balance. And honestly, it's one of the biggest things we help our clients solve every day. And if you're listening to this and thinking, that sounds exactly like us, I'd love to have a conversation with you. Book a strategy call at themarketingfactory.com.au or connect with me on LinkedIn. Now, let's keep going because this next point is probably the biggest one of it all. Marketing becomes reactive. Someone down the road launches a promotion. Quick! We need one too. Sales are down. Run some ads. One location complains. Change the campaign. Someone suggests TikTok. Let's start filming tomorrow. This is what I call shiny object marketing. It looks busy. It feels productive, but it rarely builds anything. The businesses that scale don't constantly chase tactics. They build systems. Every single campaign teaches them something. Every launch improves the next one. Marketing compounds. It doesn't restart every month. And then there's data, or more accurately, the lack of useful data. Most businesses can tell me that revenue, leads, website traffic, maybe ad performance, but ask them which location has the highest customer lifetime value, which practice retains patients best, which franchise generates the most referrals, which suburb responds to the best email. Silence. The businesses growing fastest aren't making more guesses. They're making better decisions. Because good marketing isn't built on opinions, it's built on evidence. And here's something I wish more businesses understood. Growth doesn't come from adding locations. Growth comes from making every existing location perform better. Imagine improving 20 locations by just 10% versus opening 5 new ones. Which one's easier? Which one's more profitable? Which one creates less risk? Sometimes the biggest opportunity isn't expansion, it's optimization. So what do the smartest multi-location businesses do differently? They build one clear brand, one customer experience, one marketing framework, one reporting system, one way of measuring success. Then they allow each location enough flexibility to connect with its local community. Not chaos, not control, balance, because that's what scalable businesses look like. So here's the question I want you to think about today. If you stopped opening new locations tomorrow, would your existing locations continue to grow, or would they stay exactly where they are? Because if growth only comes from opening more sites, you're scaling complexity, not performance. And those are two very different things. If you'd like help creating a marketing system that grows every location, not just your newest one, connect with me, Marissa Candy at themarketingfactory.com.au or on LinkedIn, because the businesses that win long-term are not always the ones opening the most locations. They're the ones making every location perform like their very best one. Thanks for tuning into The Marketing Factory. If today's episode helped bring clarity to your marketing strategy, please leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. And don't forget to subscribe on your favourite platform. Stay connected with us on the socials at The Marketing Factory or at The Marketing Factory AUS, and let's keep turning clarity into action.